and welcome to the Alred Trophy, a search for the best under-18 kickers in Great Britain and Ireland. Contestants will be put through an exciting series of kicking challenges designed to showcase their skills and performance while under pressure. Now, if there's one man who knows about pressure, it's Dave Alred, one of the best coaches in the world. He's worked with the likes of Johnny Wilkinson and All Black Bowden Barrett to help reach their full potential. The winner will receive a 12-month scholarship in the Kickers Club and mentoring from the world's best kicking coaches. Kickers have travelled from all around the country to try and win this prestigious trophy in the hopes of becoming the next Wilkinson, Halfpenny or Carter. I'm now delighted to be joined by Tony Yapp and Emily Scarratt. Thank you for joining us, guys. I mean, Tony, what sort of things are we going to see today?
So we looked at the four main kicks maybe within rugby. So the long kicks, we're looking at distance and accuracy. With the longest drive, we've got high ball kicking, so we're putting the ball in the air, trying to land it in a target. Again, used a lot in modern day rugby, trying to create pressure. Then we've got the restart practice, so we've got 3 zones, trying to land a short kick, a traditional kick and a slightly longer kick, and then we finish with the main event, which is the goal kicking.
Now, Emily, I heard pressure, that word pressure. How much pressure is there in a game when you're taking that kick, that moment that can mean the winning points or to lose?
Yeah, there's a huge amount of pressure. It's not very often in a team game that you get kind of that individual skill and it's all on your shoulders and everybody expects so much from you because it's something that you practice so much. So yeah, the guys here will find it really tough today. Everybody will be watching them. There's cameras, there's photographs, everything's going on perhaps that they're not used to. So yeah, it's really about them just holding their nerve and slotting the kicks.
That is another thing as well, Tony, media training as well. How do you think the lads will deal with a camera in their face for a change?
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I think for a lot of them, they're fresh out of school, still at school. Some of them, we've got one guy here who's 11 years old. Okay, so to have the camera thrust in their face and the mic and ask loads of questions, it'll be interesting. But they're the stars of the show today. It's all about them. The spotlight is quite literally on those guys, and hopefully they'll hold up under pressure. But we're looking for the best kicker in the country, so with that comes a lot of pressure. So hopefully we'll see what it is later on.
Emily, how nice do you think it is just to see a trophy that is all based on kickers?
Yeah, it's really good. As I say, rugby's got so many different facets to it, different skill sets all over the park, and just to have one specifically for kicking is really special. It's something, not everybody's good at every skill. So the kickers out there, it's a bit like NFL, isn't it? You can just kind of focus on that one thing, and yeah, hopefully we'll get to see some really great kickers out there today.
Thank you, guys. Well, talking all stops there, we are moments away from the first ever Alred Trophy. I'm joined by Harry, representing Milford School. You've just won the longest drive. How do you feel?
I feel great that I just won it. I'm really excited. It's a good competition, good boys out there, but I managed to get the longest boot. Put a bit more confidence in me for the final. I reckon I have a good chance of winning.
So I'm joined now by Charlie Davison, representing Cheltenham College. Charlie, you've just won the Hang Time Challenge. How's that feel?
Yeah, no, it's really good. Good to get one under the belt, and looking forward to the other ones to come.
When you do that Hang Time Challenge, what do you have to take into consideration with the wind and stuff? How do you control them elements?
Well, first of all, just see how much it is actually going across, and then put it slightly into the wind and hope it sort of holds it up and brings it down where you want it to come.
And how are you feeling for the rest of the competition going forward?
Yeah, good. Can't wait for this drop kicking one, and then obviously the last one, place kicking. That's going to be the real strong one.
Josh, how does it feel to have won?
Great, yeah. After messing up the first kick and then the fourth kick as well, then got the fifth kick over, and then it was pretty solid for the last final bit.
How did you deal with that pressure?
I just knew it was a little mistake, and that because it wasn't a very hard kick, I would be fine for the rest of them, so sort of put it back of my head. Kicking's one of the most important things when you come in a match, so just help the team out with that, hopefully progress some more.
I'm joined once more now by Tony and Emily again. Tony, what did you think out of the guys out there?
I think it was brilliant. I thought, it hopefully gave them a real good understanding of what pressure is. Some of them really stepped up on the longest drive. Some of their restarts were excellent. Others with the high kick, but obviously it came down to the goal kicking, and the quality of goal kicking was excellent. They all got through the first round just. Okay, that in itself created loads of pressure. And then it came down to Josh at the end to win it, and fair play to Josh. He stepped up when it mattered and kicked it over, and it was great. No, it was very good, very good.
Emily, before the trophy started, we spoke about pressure and how you deal with it in the game, but how do you think the lads dealt with it in that final moment?
Yeah, I was really impressed, to be fair. Obviously there's so many different conditions here that they wouldn't be used to, cameras thrust in their faces and all that sort of stuff, and to be fair, the conditions here aren't ideal either, so I thought they did really well. It was quite evident when a guy in front of them had just got it, you could see kind of the palpable tension with the next guy, so it was really interesting, and I hope they had a great time.
And Tony, obviously Josh, he did miss that first one when they did step up for the final, but how did you think that he coped with that to overcome it?
Really, that he was the first one to miss, and he missed his first kick from right in front. He managed to nail 3 more to get through to the next round, so I think he sort of shows great character to be able to step up when it really mattered and knock the kicks over. It's been a great day, and Josh has done really well, and the other boys did really well, but it's a funny one because they've had such a good day, but at the same time there is only one winner, so there's a lot of disappointment around as well. But they've all said the same thing, that they felt lots of nerves. They weren't really sure where the nerves were coming from, but like Emily mentioned, you got the cameras, you got the drone, you got everyone watching. If you miss, you're out of the competition. That in itself creates so much pressure, so hopefully it's given them a little bit of an insight into what the top kickers in rugby have to deal with week in, week out.
And Emily, some of them, one of them was only aged 11, they're up to 18. What do you think of the range of the next generation of kickers that are coming through?
Yeah, it looks strong, doesn't it? I think, opportunities like this will stand them in really good stead as they kind of move through their rugby journey and certainly their kicking journey. So yeah, fantastic opportunity and experience for those boys out here today, and they all kind of took it as well.
Do you think you have what it takes to follow in the footsteps of Josh and become the winner of the next Alred Trophy? We'll see you in 2021.